What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with random for guys today. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was finally revealed at E3 2016 by Nintendo, and it looks absolutely amazing. The visuals are breathtaking, the environments are stunning, and it is just absolutely amazing. It looks like a lot of fun. So in this video, I'm going to be going through the top 10 things I think you guys need to know about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in no specific order. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Number 1. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is an open world. You can explore things in any way you want. Just like the original Zelda, going back to the roots of that, you can do anything you want. There is no direction given to you specifically. It is completely open world. As far as your eyes can see, you can travel. The world is huge. Number 2, for the first time ever, Link can jump. Yes, you heard that right. Link can jump. You can actually push a button to make Link physically jump. This is the first time this has ever been implemented in any Zelda game, and it looks pretty cool. This was done to help the climbing mechanic, which has also been implemented in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I guess you could say that's a 2-in-1, if you will. Number 3. Hearts and rupees are no longer found in grass. You can cut grass for days and days and days, and you will not earn a single rupee or a single heart. Number 4. Now you can say this is a little bit of a 3-in-1. The first thing is that you can now cook. You do so by gathering food. That is the number 2 thing. You gather food, you can hunt animals, hunt for food, gather food, whatever you will. You can cook your food, and this is how you replenish your hearts, since you no longer find hearts in grass or anything like that. So if you want to replenish your hearts, you're going to have to eat food, gather food, and it adds a little bit of extra depth to The Legend of Zelda, and that's pretty cool, if you will. So they can replenish anything from a quarter of a heart to all of your hearts, and there's even some that give you a little bit of a boost that add like 3 or more yellow hearts temporarily until those get taken away at the end of your heart meter. As well, you can also eat certain foods that will give you stamina boosts and different things like that, which I guess you could say that's a 4-in-1 because, yeah, stamina is back just like in Skyward Sword. Number 5. So as we previously mentioned in number 3, you can no longer get rupees by cutting grass or hearts. So how do you earn rupees? Are rupees even a thing? Yes, they are a thing. They are in the game, and it has been confirmed that the way you earn rupees is by selling items that you've gathered in towns. Towns have not yet been shown, but it's been confirmed that you have to sell these items in different towns, and I guess it's assumed at markets, maybe things like that in these towns, and that's how you are going to gain your rupees, and then you can go buy other things, which we would assume. Number 6. Right at the beginning of the game, because it is so open world, you can head straight for the final boss. I kid you not, you can head straight for the final boss. You may be unprepared, you may not have all the weapons, but they did say it's not impossible. It is possible to beat the final boss right out of the start if you wish to. But if you do that, you are missing almost all the story, and you'll have no idea why you were there, why you woke up, who woke you up, or anything about the story whatsoever. But you can fight the final boss right off the top, and the boss's name is Calamity Ganon, and you can see him swirling around Hyrule Castle in some of the gameplay. Number 7. The Wolf Link Amiibo functionality in Breath of the Wild has finally been shown off and revealed. When you scan in the Wolf Link Amiibo into Breath of the Wild, it will scan Wolf Link right into the game as a companion who will help you attack enemies, hunt for food, and things like that. Now, the amount of hearts Wolf Link has will be dependent on how many hearts you had when you played Cave of the Shadows in Twilight Princess HD. So if you have not yet done so, make sure you go play that right now. If you've never played it, you will have 3 hearts. But if you have played it and you had, let's say, 10 hearts, then you'll have 10 hearts in when you scan in Wolf Link in Breath of the Wild. Now, it doesn't seem there's any other companion in the game, such as previous games like Midna and Twilight Princess, for example. It seems that Wolf Link, via the Wolf Link Amiibo, will be your companion to use only once every 24 hours. So once he is dead, you cannot scan him back in until 24 hours have passed. And but it's pretty cool. I mean, how cool is that? 2 Links in one game. You got Link in Breath of the Wild, and you got Wolf Link beside you. That's pretty cool, right? Number 8, you have to find and earn different pieces of clothing. Yes, you heard that right. So right out of the get-go, when you first start the game, all you have are shorts. But right at the very beginning of the game, you do have a treasure chest that gives you your first pieces of clothing. They're thin pieces of clothing, and therefore you need to find other pieces that assumably increase your armor for one, and also it's dependent on the climate you are in. So if you go into a cold environment, Link is going to shiver and it's going to hurt him if you don't have thicker pieces of clothing. So you'll need to find different pieces of clothing, assumably in treasure chests, maybe in shrines, dungeons, maybe different things like that. But you have to find and earn different pieces of clothing that will increase your armor and your ability to go in these extreme environments. Number 9, Breath of the Wild's map is 12 times the size of Twilight Princess's map. Yes, you heard that right. That is confirmed. That is confirmed that it is 12 times the size. You can fit 12 of Twilight Princess's maps in Breath of the Wild. That is a massive map. That is the biggest Zelda game of all time. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. So 12 times the size of Twilight Princess, my friends. Number 10, finally the last one, my friends. This is pretty huge. A lot of people have been wanting this for a long time. Voice acting is now in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we don't know how much it's going to be. I don't think Link talks at all, but there is one voice that does talk to you in English. There's still subtitles, but there is one voice. We don't know who it is. It could be Zelda for all we know. It probably is Zelda, but who knows. But there is one voice in the very beginning that does talk to you, and there is a little bit of voice acting in here. I would prefer there be a little bit rather than everything voice acted, as I think that might take a little bit away from the game personally. But it's cool to see there's a little bit in there, as some people have been wanting that for a while. Bonus info. Now this is a little bit external to the game, but I figured it was worth mentioning because a lot of people may be wondering. So, it has been confirmed that the versions, the Wii U and the NX versions of Breath of the Wild will be launching simultaneously, side by side. Whenever that is, we don't know, but they will be launching side by side together, so you guys can look forward to that. So if you guys have been waiting for the NX to get this new Zelda game, then you guys can definitely pick it up as soon as it launches, and you won't have to be missing out while other people play it on the Wii U. So either way, it's a win-win situation, my friends. Though it is confirmed, while the experience will be the same on both editions, the visuals will be better on the NX, which should be expected as the NX is supposed to be a more powerful system. So the NX should have even better visuals, which is mind-blowing because the visuals on the Wii U version that we have seen so far looks absolutely beautiful and absolutely stunning. So I cannot wait to see what it's going to look like on the NX when that gets revealed itself. Alright guys, so that's my personal top 10 things that I think you guys need to know about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Obviously there's a lot more to know about it. There's so much information that they revealed at E3, and that's not even 1% of everything either. There's so much more to know about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. There is so much more to the game. But those are some of the main things I thought were worth pointing out in this video. But you guys can let me know what the top 10 things that stuck out to you are in the comment section below. Give me your guys' opinions and thoughts. But one thing's for sure, there's a lot more to talk about in the upcoming months leading up to the release of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So you guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the reveal. Are you guys hyped for it? I know I'm super stoked. I cannot wait to play it. I'm a huge Zelda fan. You guys know that. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I cannot wait to show you guys more Breath of the Wild. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please smack that like button, subscribe to the comments, share, and all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys next time, and until then, game on.